Hello YouTube, this is just a quick little video, or it might not be. What I'm going to do is, here's the iMac G3, so all I'm going to do is power it up and test this disk got burnt. Let's see, get it out of here. It is a CD version of Tiger, so let me here it is. Mac OS X 10.4 PowerPC only, the CD version. So I just need to make sure that it works before I go and try this on any computer that I don't have Tiger on already. So this already has Tiger on it. I'm just making sure that this disk works. Can't try it on my iMac. Can't try it on my MacBook Pro because they're, of course, Intel. So here comes the good old iMac G3. So I have to put this in here fast and then hold in the C key. So I dropped it. Okay, so let's see how that turns out. And then hold in the C key and we'll see if it boots. Alright, it might boot into OS 9 and it might boot into Tiger, or it might boot off the disk. And of course we get the refresh thing from the CRT. So I believe it is booting off the disk now, which would be great if it did. Now, I wouldn't have to worry about using the CD on here, because this is one of the semi-rare iMacs that have DVD drives in them. This is the 600 megahertz G3. If you haven't seen any other videos on it. So I've got a Apple keyboard. I think this is right when they stopped calling them. Yeah, just the Apple keyboard. This is right when they stopped calling them Pro keyboards, which I kind of miss that. They still could have called them Pro keyboards. And we've got, of course, the beautiful Pro mouse. I love this mouse. It's amazing. Alright, so yeah, you can see I have a bunch of dirty stuff down there, Mountain Dew cans and stuff. But this is, I like this keyboard. It's got a good feel to it. I had it on my iMac, but I just didn't really like it. I'm too used to, like these keys, and I've got some stuff on there that I need to clean off. So I was doing some, using some of those these things to make a poster with, and I got on my keyboard. So it's booting into Tiger now, or the Tiger install disk. So as you can see, it's working, which is very great. So now I'm going to use this on my iBook G3 when I get it. So we're not going to actually install it. I just want to make sure. Okay, so you can see, welcome to OS X installer, which is very awesome that it works. So we're not actually going to do this. So I'm going to go to Utilities, Startup Disk, and we'll boot into 10.4 Tiger that I've already installed on here. We want to restart into 10.4 Tiger. Or no. Okay, no. Okay, so I'm just going to have to hold in the power button and press Option. So this isn't being done with my Nikon. This is being done with my iPhone 4. Tell me if you see a quality difference or not, if you've seen some of the videos with my new Nikon camera. Alright, so we want to boot. Let's see what our options are. Alright, I want to eject the disk first. The Mac OS X disk. It takes a little bit for these to load, or for this to load. I need to eject the OS X disk, install disk. Alright, so the Macintosh HD is selected, and just press start, and it should boot in. It's either going to boot into OS X or OS 9. Alright, so it's booting into OS 9, and I really don't want it to do that, but it's going to do that anyway. Which sucks, because I need it to boot into OS X. Need to check something on it. So we just got one thing I don't like about OS 9 is this, because there's nothing you can do if your hard drive is damaged. So that's just kind of dumb. So again, sorry about the refresh rate thing. There's nothing you can do about that. It's just the refresh of the screen and the refresh of the camera. So there's a way to kind of make it better. Like in the system preferences, you can mess around with the refresh rate of these CRTs, and it makes it a little bit better for cameras. Alright, so there's OS 9. Now I can eject. I don't want to rebuild the desktop file, I want to eject it. Okay, so just drag that to the trash and it should eject. It's going to have some trouble ejecting it. Or actually, it didn't. Some of these old iMacs, they really have trouble with accepting and ejecting discs. I don't know what it is, but it's something about them. So, I need to boot into OS 10, so I need to figure out how to do that. So really, if that's all you wanted to see, this is about it, but I'm just going to keep going so I can boot into OS 10 startup disk. Let's see. Need to figure out how to boot back into OS 10. Got a low battery on my iPhone too. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Macintosh 10.4.11. That's what I want to see. Alright, so restart, and it should boot into Tiger. I always love the startup chime on the iMac G3. The speakers in it are great. So that always sounds cool. It actually sounds a little bit different than on the new Macs. Even though it is the same chime, it sounds a little different on here with the different speakers. So I've got my old Macintosh. I did that with Boot Exchanger. So there is a PowerPC version for that. And you'll be amazed how fast this thing boots into Tiger. It's got 512 megs of RAM, which I tried to upgrade to 1 gig, but the RAM was broken or messed up, so it didn't work. But it's only got 512 megs in it and 600 megahertz G3. It starts up very fast, so I'm very impressed with this machine. It usually takes it usually is done by now, but I think it's because of all the junk that was going on with the OS 9 and the startup disk. It's taking a little while. But usually it starts up extremely fast. It could have already started up 2 times like this. So you can just see how fast that bar goes. And it just really starts up fast. I love the performance of this computer. Honestly, I think these things could handle Leopard. I think it'd be a little difficult on them, but I think they could handle Leopard. It's too bad that Apple didn't allow that. It's too bad that they dropped the PowerPC in general. The PowerMac G5s could have easily handled Snow Leopard. So that's just my opinion, though. Okay, so we have successfully booted up into OS 10. So now I'm just going to shut down. I already figured out what I needed to find out while I was thinking, while we were filming, so I'm just going to shut it down. And it shuts it down pretty fast, too. And the hard drive is actually pretty quiet for considering how old it is. But this is a upgraded hard drive, too. It's got 80 gigs in it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.